So starting the second valve cover. So I've been removing the little tabs that connect to these little square pieces back here, just getting this ready to be able to be moved. I have unzip tied everything that's been zip tied up. I do run into a problem. This line here runs back to, or not this line, I think it's this line. One of these fuel lines connects, I think is the return line. It's this line right here, right here. I have to remove that line, and what I'm going to have to do to get to the bolt that's underneath it, I don't see another way of getting to it, so I'm going to have to remove that bolt, and I think that'll be fine. I might lose some fuel, but I think that'll be okay. The rest of this looks pretty straightforward. Some of these I'll have to bend out of the way, obviously, but for the most part, I think this is going to be straightforward. So I'll let you guys know I'm headed to the store to get at least a 23 to get this fucking thing off, because the 22 will not work. All right, there you guys go. All right, guys. So I was able to remove the bolts here. There's one underneath that hole. There's a bolt there. There's a bolt there. That's the other bolt that got me. This bolt was way easier to get to because it wasn't against the strut. There's one right underneath there. There's also another one in the middle, and there's one here at the end. If you have a fuel system like I do, down here, I had to remove my fuel system that goes into here, so that had to be removed. So that's this wire that goes into there. But yeah, that had to be removed. It's probably a bitch to get back in there. The last bolt was definitely kind of tricky. I had to use, again, this tool, and I had to use a really long extension. But the way to get to it, see if I can get to this one hand, is to take hand to go underneath like this and line it up, and then you should have enough room to get to the socket up here, and that should break all of those loose. So that is kind of where I'm at. So I will be pulling this valve cover off now. So my next thing is going to be probably trying to figure out what is in the way. What am I really going to have to fuck with, and what am I not? I'm hoping that I can just pull it up and then slide it out. I think I may run into some issues with this right here. If that is the case, I think there's a bolt behind here. I think once I remove this piece, I can get to the piece back here. I can remove these and kind of slide them around. But I will let you guys know. And like I said, if you have a Whipple back there, you will have to remove that from your line. I think that's a return line. I'm not sure. I did order a set of AN wrenches, but I was able to bust this loose. You know, basically this right here just spins. I was able to bust it loose with a thing. It's kind of a, I don't know, it's not a plastic, but maybe it's aluminum or something. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm going to take this off now, and then the next piece will be coming down into here. I don't have the crank pulley yet, so I will probably get the valve cover off, and that is where I will stop, unfortunately. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'll probably post a video. I've got a few more videos for you guys. So I'll probably post a video. I got a few more videos for you guys to kind of watch. It's kind of where I'm at. It's supposed to storm here pretty soon. So yeah. And to the people that said, I'm going to take it right to HPJ and fuck this up. Yeah, fuck you. You know who you are. Fuck you. Yeah, everyone else who's cheering me on, I really appreciate the messages on IG and then in person, my personal friends. I do appreciate that. You know, that means a lot to me because, you know, obviously, you know, first time I've done this. Yeah, so I will let you guys know, but I'm going to continue moving this thing apart.